What's going on, everyone? It's my back again. Short video today. It looks like Rafa Benitez will be confirmed as the Everton manager now, essentially. Rafa Benitez will join Everton on a 3-year deal up till 2024. Salary, I think I've heard different things, but I've heard it's 2.5 million plus loads of incentives just to do well, like, you know, an extra 1.5 million for getting Everton into Europe, an extra 5 million if they win the league, you know, shit like that. And look, a lot of Everton fans aren't happy, and I 100% respect their decision. You know, I watched the video today where he made those comments about Everton being a small club, and it was disrespectful. It was disrespectful to a lot of clubs. Anyone who fundamentally was as he perceived it, below Liverpool at the time. I personally have just moved on from it. You know, them comments I think were made 13 years ago. I'm not excusing them. You know, there's a lot of people that have a different opinion to me, and that's fine. You know, look, that's what football's about. His comments were a disgrace. Let's not sugarcoat them. Let's not beat around the bush. His comments were fucking disgusting and deserve to be slated. He deserves to have a hard time coming into Goodison. However, a lot of fans have probably gone a little bit too far. You know, a lot of people have given personal insults. We all probably personally insulted him when he was a Liverpool manager. I mean, fat Spanish waiter was a chant that went round Goodison Park every time we played Liverpool. You know, he's had all sorts of shit happen with fucking as many bed sheets as you could think of. I mean, Asda's fucking lost a lot. There's no bed sheets in Asda. No white or cream bed sheets. They're all gone. Official, confirmed, gone, finished. So, yeah, he's had a rough time coming into Everton. Do I think this is the long story, the stable solution? No, I don't. However, I wasn't ordinarily against Rafa Benitez. You know, what I think Rafa Benitez will do will stabilise where the team is. The football will not be pretty. The players, I think some of the players will be happy and some will be definitely against this. I think it'll be interesting to see the dynamic of Unsworth and Duncan and Baines, who have all met with him today. I think that'll be interesting to see if we hear anything that comes out of that meeting. But look, all in all, in my opinion, this is just teeing it up that Duncan replaces him in 3 years' time, if it's that long. You know, Duncan, oh my God, fucking speak right, Michael. You know, Duncan Ancelotti. You know, Carlo Ancelotti was teaching Duncan how to manage, how to get the best out of players, and funny enough, he probably didn't do that. Probably Duncan would do a better job at that, certainly about raising and getting the passion going. But he was learning from one of the best. And you can't say that with Rafa Benitez. Rafa Benitez is not one of the best. He was a very good manager at one point in his career. You know, he doesn't manage Real Madrid and win a Champions League with Liverpool if he wasn't a top manager. He also got a very shit Newcastle side promoted, and a lot of Newcastle fans love him, respect him, well, had a lot of respect for him, because that's also gone down a bit weird. We will see if we can get maybe Kendall on the channel, maybe she can give us her opinion from a Newcastle perspective. We've also hopefully, touch wood, got Craig coming on the channel from Anfield Agenda. You obviously will know him from This Is Football, what he's been doing with Mark Goldbridge. So, you know, friends in high places sort of thing. And of course, I will be on Carnage tomorrow with Greece. You'll know Greece from the show, popular show Big Six, and also his Liverpool football channel that he's got. So links will all be in the description to them, and I will be going over there. So you'll see a lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts on Benitez. But look, let's just break this down. Benitez still is a fairly established name, albeit it's not as established as a Carlo Ancelotti. What he will do is offer probably at least enough to keep players like Richarlison, James maybe, although I suspect he may be leaving. You know, he's a big enough name to just keep them happy, I think. Whereas I don't necessarily think Nuno was. I think Nuno and Tottenham could be a very, very weird dynamic. I really do. How he's going to get that team playing the way that he wants to play will shock me. And I think he would have had the same struggle at Everton. And that was my concern with him. A lot of people wanting Gautier. Again, I get it. But again, he's not done it in the Premier League. My concerns. Benitez ticks those boxes. You know, he's got experience of managing some of the biggest players in the world, at some of the best teams in the world. He's got experience of managing a poor side and making them better. You know, he was the manager when Liverpool finished 5th and won the Champions League. He was the manager for that. I'm not praising Liverpool, and I'm certainly not praising him, but it does show that he can work with a team that just isn't very good. That Liverpool team was shite, but they still won the Champions League, and they got to the final 2 years later. So Benitez knows what he's doing. He did a really good job at Newcastle, in my opinion. You know, he had no money to spend. He signed some really good players, and he kept them consistently mid-table, which, again, I think was a good result for him. So, again, I don't think that's bad for him. So, all in all, look, I'm not 100% happy with it. I was never as against Rafa Benitez as I think some of the other channels, some of the other supporters. I get it. I've been criticised massively for not being a local fan, and therefore my opinion means fuck all. Well, if you think that, mate, fucking hell, you're on a different planet. You know, travelling 2.5 hours to every single fucking home game at a bare minimum, not including the away games I go to watch a game of football, for us to be fucking shit bored most of the time, to come home after a pretty shit result, that's not a true fan. Yeah, I don't know what he is, but nevertheless, look, we are where we are. Rafa Benitez is the Everton manager. It looks like Duncan Ferguson will be his number 2. Unsworth and Baines will all have some roles in this. It's a low salary, so we save money there. I don't think Carlo Ancelotti cost us anything to get rid of, well, for him to leave, and we may have got some money in. There you go. Like, we've just got to get on with it now. And I know there'll be Liverpool fans that aren't happy, Everton fans that aren't happy. I get it, I understand, but we just got to get on with it. We got pre-season the 5th of July. You know, the 5th of July, I think it's pre-season. We're back next week. It's back. You know, we need to have a running start into this league. You know, there's a few players that could potentially leave. There's a lot of changes. You know, Sigurdsson's been linked with a move away. I suspect that players like Luca Dean will be targeted this summer because he's a good player, so I suspect that'll happen. But yeah, it's official. Benitez is the Everton manager. We've just got to get on with it. We've got to support the players on that pitch. Whether you want to support the manager or not, that's your choice, obviously. But none of us go to Goodison Park to want to see us lose. Like, none of us do that. I've never gone to a game, irrespective of the outcome or the result of what would happen if we win or lose that game. I've never wanted us to lose. So, for me, I'll back Everton 100%. I'll back the players on the pitch 100%. I will criticise Rafa when I need to. No problem, as I have done with every single manager. But, look, he starts on Monday with a clean slate for me. What you deliver for Everton Football Club is what I'll judge my opinions on. And if that's any good, fair enough. If it's shit, I'll tell you. And so will thousands of other Evertonians. And that is that. Guys, I'm leaving it there. It's a short video. It's official. Keep smiling up the toffees. Peace.